Hi folks, another day at the monastery. I love waking up here. A lot of things to do. One of my favorite things to do is go fishing. Yeah. Most times I don't catch anything. Sometimes I let them go, or sometimes I'll take them home, clean them, give them away. Sometimes I'll take them home and clean them and eat. I like trout. I don't eat a lot. They say you can't eat too many because of the mercury. You have high content of mercury in the water around you. So, yeah, you gotta be careful. I was thinking today, there's 13 different recognized religions in the world. And they all have one thing in common. And that common denominator is to love one another. So no matter what religion out of these 13 that's around us, if they're loving, and I believe that there's only one kind of love, right? Only one love. There's not a whole bunch of different loves. There's one love. And if we, out of all these religions, are loving the same way, Charlie used to say, Mark, there's many ways to the top of the mountain, as long as you're headed to the top of the mountain. Well, I believe today, this is my belief, that if these people are loving right, they all are headed to the top of the mountain. And if they're loving one another, that's what it's all about. That's what we're put here for, is to love one another. It's a very simple concept, I think, for very complicated people. Because we live in a world where, we have desires, we have instincts, we have all of these things going on within our brains, and I really think that if we let our mind run wild, I used to like the saying, free will run riot. And what that means to me is you're not paying attention to the way you're thinking. You're letting anger in, you're letting resentments in, you're letting jealousy in, you're letting all these negative emotions in, and you have to handle them. They're becoming part of who you are, and they show up big in your life, and we destroy ourselves. No matter what culture, religion, or any kind of background you come from, again, I keep saying this, we're more alike than we are different. So all of us people here on this planet are more alike than we are different. And Charlie used to say another thing that I really like, was everybody, or the essential for happiness for everybody, is to be wanted, needed, and loved. And if a person says they don't need that, they're lying to themselves, and they're lying to the person that they're saying that to. Yes, we need to be wanted, needed, and loved. And it's up to us to love and to accept love. And I feel that love is the most important way of expressing our humanness. And it's in our humanness that we really find what we really want. When we're up in our ego and we're thinking that we need a new car, or I need a new girlfriend, she's got to be prettier, she's got to have a bigger breast, I need a new guy, he's got to have lots of muscles, big arms. You know, all you're doing there is trying to find somebody to impress other people. You're not really trying to impress yourself. You see, ego is everything outside of yourself. And everything outside of yourself is not going to make you happy. There's only one way to happiness, and that's to go and be humble and realize that we need each other, and that no man is an island, and that we need to be integrated with each other, find our place with each other, especially in families. I think my family is the most important people in my life. You know, the charity begins at home. And if I can't be good to my kids and my grandkids, the people in my life, why would I want to go outside and try to impress other people with my kindness and with my love? I don't think that's the right kind of love or the right kind of kindness. I think I'm looking to fill my ego, make myself feel bigger than I really am. And that kind of stuff is really short-lived. But when you do for your family, that's everlasting. You know, I think when we're on our deathbed, you know, I think that it's going to be who's going to be around us, who's going to be there looking at us, I guess. I don't know. I was there when a few people died. They were really, really good to me, you know. And it really hurt me to see them pass. So, you know, I would like some of the people that I really, really love to be with me, to hold my hand, to love me. I don't want to be alone. I think being alone is a terrible place to be. Loneliness is really big in our society. You know, I heard a saying that you can be in the biggest city in the world and be surrounded by millions and millions of people and still feel alone. I don't want that. I love people. Some people say you can't love everybody. Well, I'm here to tell you, I have to love everybody. I really do. I don't want jealousy or envy or that stuff in my head. That stuff destroys me. That's not who I am. That's not who I am. I'm created out of love. And I think that's the most important thing, is love. And when I'm loving, that's where it's at. I feel that I can be in a lot of pain over something. And I believe that pain is inevitable. and misery is an option. And still love during that pain. You know, I had animals die, I had brothers die, I had a mother die, I had a stepfather die, I had a sister die. You know, Charlie died, Charlotte died. I had a lot of people die in my life. But I've learned that I was very blessed to have their love in me. And their love will always be in my heart. And I'm able to share that love. You know, the bigger love grows in your heart, the more you want to give it away. I really feel you can only keep what you have by giving it away. If we give it away, we're going to receive it twice as much. So, we just got to humble ourselves. Realize that all us human beings are the same. All us human beings are looking for the same thing. All us human beings want the same thing. And that's love. If you say you don't, well, I already said it. You're not being honest with yourself. Love is one of the most important things. You see, I believe my Creator is love. That's what He is love. And He loves me no matter what I do. Whether I'm being bad, He loves me. Whether I'm being good, He loves me. He loves me the same. My Creator's love never changes. I change. And I hope I change until the day I die. I really pray and hope that I find out more about this love. The deeper I go into it, the more I realize that that's what it's all about. Love. If you got love, my friend, you got everything. Everything is in love. God bless you all, and may you find love today.